What's up, DG? It's Matt, and welcome to COD Champs 2022. We are here. This is the final weekend of Call of Duty League this season, and it's all going to end, and we're going to shift over to the NFL and the rest of Overwatch League. So I'll only have two leagues to worry about. Oh, shit, I got to log in. Give me a sec. Anyways, alright, we're back. Shit. Let's just get started, man. They start Thursday in. Oh my God, I forgot what the fuck it was called. I think it's like Galen Center. Gallon Center. Something like that. But we start the championship. Let's see. 3 o'clock. London Royal Ravens versus Seattle Surge. Prediction. This is a tough one. You know, Seattle's won a major. London has been around the top three the entire time. He got in pretty easily, like in the first day of Major 4. This is a tough game to predict because it's like who has been riding high? Who rode more high in that Major? They both kind of went out like horribly. They went out just disappointingly. In Major 4, I don't think they were trying, obviously, but London, Seattle, man, that's a good game already to start. I have no. This is going to be so hard to predict all of these games. And I really hope that we don't get like any duplicates, like a team has to face the same team. Even though it's likely in like winners round 2. But like the winners final to the ending, I don't know. Just got fucking snap. But I'm gonna go ahead and say London has the upper hand and go 3-1 London. It's very tough to just pick. God, dude, I wish both of these teams could move on, honestly. It's a shame one of them's already going to the losers bracket, so. Unfortunate. Alright, next up. 4:30, you got LA Thieves versus Boston Breach. This is an easy one for me. I think it is another 3-1 situation with Thieves ahead. They won the last major. Obviously, some teams weren't trying as hard in the last major, but Thieves are getting hot at the right time, and good luck to them. Because I think they could make a run. Especially with how high they are in the seeding. I think, what are they? What does that make them, like 4th seed now? Oh, no, they got the 2 seed. Because they went ahead of us somehow for winning that. So they're 2 seed, Opix 3 seed. Which doesn't feel right, but it is. So we got 2 red teams moving on. That's fun. Next up. Okay, yeah. Optic versus Toronto Ultra. Now, Optic's kind of gotten the better of Ultra this entire season, where Ultra had the better of them in Cold War. I think that trend is going to continue. I think Optic might just win 3-2. It's going to be a heart attack of a fucking series once again. But I mean, if they won that confidently, I would be happy. This is my team, so I'm sure I'll fight this here. But for the most part, Optic has just been able to take down Toronto the entire season, as they did phase until Major 4. So that leaves us to the final winners, round 1. FaZe versus Subliners. I really want to pick Subliners here. They're the more hot team, obviously, coming into the champs. But FaZe is just so good, and no surprise to me. They could 3-0 Subliners. They could absolutely dominate them. I can either see FaZe dominating or New York taking it to Game 5 and winning. So, I really want to pick Subliners, but like just seeing FaZe in the elimination bracket after round 1 is just doesn't work. FaZe got so fucking lucky with this goddamn bracket. Like, they're either playing Seattle or London after. So this is honestly their toughest game before winners finals. In my opinion. So, if they were to go down, and not make winners final, they're losing the first series. This is I for FaZe to probably lose. Yeah, for FaZe to even have a chance, they they have to win this. Because if they're in the elimination bracket, they're screwed, dude. Ah, God. I'm such a FaZe hater, and it'll show me more that I'm a FaZe hater if I don't pick them too. But man, New York is just so promising right now. They did lose the major forward to the Thieves, but I mean that was it was a good series. It was a good series. Good finale. Uh, they were the two best teams in that major, 100%. So, uh, I'm, I'm gonna fuck. I'm gonna go ahead and say this could be a game 5, man. Oh God, who do I trust in game 5 more? Ah God, I gotta go FaZe. That's tough. That's tough. They might just 3-0 London. Honestly, they're just. I'll give them respect 3-1, and then I will give. So elimination bracket is after tomorrow after Thursday. It will be Friday, but let's just do the winners round 2 right now. Yeah, so I got FaZe moving on. Oh God, Optic versus Thieves. It's like if you lose round 1 in the winner in the champs, you are so not likely to win it all. You're so God, I think you're so unlikely to just win the entire thing, or even make the final. It's such a tough climb for look at these teams. It's a tough climb. These were better in Major 4. Optic is getting a lot more experience with Illy. I think they're gonna be ready for him. That screams another game 5 for me, but unlikely. So of course, we end up with fucking FaZe and Optic in the winners final. Uh, um, yeah. What did anyone else expect? If it was okay, to me, either New York is winning this side of the bracket or FaZe. There's no in between. Unless Surge can get hot again somehow, but can can they? That's my question. All right. So where's final? FaZe on that. Okay. New York. Uh, Surge. Give me 3-2. Maybe even 3-0. Oh God, no, that's a tough one. Uh, Toronto or Boston? I really like Boston here, and I think they can beat Toronto. That's another game 5. Honestly, God, it's gonna be rough. I think Toronto. I think Boston is better than London, or are they? Let's give London a 3-1. We're gonna have to give this a 3-0. I'm sorry, Seattle. There's just too many 3-0. This is not enough 3-0s here. This is a game 5 writ all over it. Thieves or New York. Literally make your pick, dude. One of these teams are out. I think it'd be a much better thing if New York won this series. Because they're like the 8th seed, and that's a Cinderella run through the tournament. Why do I always have hiccups when I fucking make these videos? Anyways, the Thieves to be the better team, I think it would make sense why they would move on because they're hot. Both these teams are hot. They are red hot going in here, so this would be an interesting matchup. Literally the finals of Major Four. One of these teams would be ending their season right here in the elimination round too. I gotta give it. I'm gonna give it to the Thieves. God, it's rough. New York, you played a good time. You got to the champs. Good shit. Now it's all up to. I mean, three red teams in Optic, which is interesting. Dude, Toronto is screwed. If they're to lose to Optic, they have to play Boston, who plays like I game fives with them, and London, who actually like beats them all the time. That's rough. They could also have what Surge. Could also end up with Surge. We'll see. We'll see. Toronto does not have a good schedule. I don't think anyone does except FaZe. Okay. LA Thieves. London. I like the Thieves here in a game five. Moving on. These are the final three teams. Go figure. Nothing crazy here. Just teams that got hot and teams that are consistently good in majors. Now does FaZe beat Optic again? I don't know. I don't. I don't think that FaZe could be Optic again, especially if Elite is actually ready to actually play. You know. This is a game five. No, this is a best of five. So let's go with a 3-1 Optic for respawns. Optic are in the final. It's just so easy to just pick Optic FaZe. Like, I wish it was something different. I wish it was Optic Thieves in the final. But FaZe is good. They're a good team. They're just good. They're a good team. It's gonna happen. You know. Uh, these teams are just gonna be good. They're simply good. FaZe is always second in almost every major except Major Four where they came third place. They're just, but the Thieves did beat them. Might as well pick a game five, man. Might as well make it interesting. Obviously, you have the better team winning every time, but hey, it's gonna be competitive champs. I really hope so. Now, who wins COD champs? I am so high on Optic. I don't know why. We did start in the elimination bracket, so we only had to lose to FaZe to get out. So we didn't lose to anyone else in that major. It's tough. It's really tough to pick. Okay, let's get this over with. Optic win the hard point. Optic win the search. Optic lose the control because they've been losing controls recently. Let's say they lose the hard point again. So now, 2-2. What was it? Back to search. Optic wins the search. What? Okay, what's game 6? Game 6 control, right? Search. And search control. Point search. So we got the search. Control. I think the win one. Control, search, hard point. There we go. Did Optic win all the hard points? No, they didn't. They didn't. Good shit. 5-3, Optic, FaZe, grand final. Give it to me, baby. I will see you guys next time. Please do not get mad about your team. Please do not This is predict. Don't get mad at my prediction, man. I'm just a biased Optic fan. Okay, I just think they've been doing really good this season, and they've had a bad. They had a bad midseason due to their best one of their best players, obviously their main character in their main roster, uh, injured his thumb. So they had the short end of the stick for half the season, and I truly think in Major One was not a fluke, and that they can get back to that form in champs. We've seen how good they can be at full health. So like that's my reasoning here. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I can't wait to watch these games. Even if Optic loses like in the first round, this is going to be really good champs.